to report on the effort to drop water onto the number 3 reactor. The Chinese state-run Central Television also gave a flash report using NHK's footage.
Conducted on the ground. He says workers in white protective suits are visible. Self-Defense Force vehicles headed for the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. Police also took part in the operations. They were going to use high-pressure water cannons, usually employed in riots. The Chief Cabinet Secretary Hidano says the Self-Defense Force will drop water from the sky, and police will spray high-pressure water on the ground to cool the reactor as quickly as possible. The police high-pressure water vehicles took their positions near the reactor at 3:47 p.m. But the water didn't reach the target. Police evacuated to a safety zone. Then came the Self-Defense Force vehicles. 5 engines began spraying water.
We're coming back this way.
Okay.
Lazy guys.
Cheers.
I promise they'll be coming back this way. Coming back this way. Please. I promise they'll be coming back this way. Keep it here at least. Yeah, well.
Bis dann, Mama. Here?
Tell you what, let's make some room back this way. We'll go back out a ways. Keep backing up. Let's go back to the hall a bit. Actually, not so bad here because this will run out of the way. You okay? Right here.
No.
Let's give him a little fair breathing room, okay?
Okay.
My friends in. Eat out.
Please, can you not come and can you move back, please?
Come on. Let's just move all one step back. This is crazy.
One step back.
Can you, everyone one step back?
Kann es sein, dass unser Einlauf war, unser Bildversorger? Ronald!
How many people are you leading today to Japan?
Seven people.
Yes, could you just give a very brief introduction to the composition? Who are
Yes,
they?
myself and press officer, and we have from Mr. Mrabit, chief coordinator, and two experts, and one coordinator, and another one to facilitate the liaison of us for the information flows. So seven people.
Any change to the itinerary so far? Yesterday you say you stay one night.
For the time being, I will stay one night, and I'll be back on Saturday. But detailed schedule is not yet established.
How about the experts? Are they going to the site?
We wish to go to the site, but we'll discuss it upon arrival.
Last question, how do you feel as a Japanese going back to your home country now?
Not going back to the home country. I have a very important mission, and it is like going to any other country in a serious situation. Japan or other country, it doesn't make any difference for me.
How concerned are you about the situation in Japan now?
The situation continues to be very serious.
すみません、一言だけ日本語でお出かけになる前の、日程とですね、どなたにお会いになるか決まったのかどうかということと、あとどういったことを今回やりたいかということを一言だけいただけますか。
日程はまだ決まってません。日程が決まらない段階でもまず行こうと思っています。走りながら考えているという状況です。それから伝えるべきこと、これは非常にまず深刻な事故だと思っています。ただ日本は一人ではありません。国際社会が日本と連帯している。国際機関も多くの国も日本を支援したいと思っているという点があります。もう一ついろんな国が自分の国の国民のこと放射能のことなど心配しています。そういう点ですでに情報はいただいてますけれども、もっと情報が欲しいという要請がありますので、これも伝えたいと思っています。Yes, I had a question. The schedule has not yet established, but I want to go to Japan before waiting the establishment of the schedule. And my main purpose is to go to Japan. Is that this is a very serious accident, but Japan is alone. Japan is not alone. International community is standing by Japan. We have got lots of offers of assistance to Japan, and I would like to convey this message to them. Also, lots of countries, people are having worries. They have their nationals in Japan. They are worrying about the radioactivity levels, and we are getting information from Japan, but improved flow of information is highly appreciated. I would like to pass this message to my counterparts in Japan.
Do you have any information about the state of the actual reactor vessels? Are they leaking?
The situation stays the same, almost the same. But my staff is going to provide briefing to you at 5 o'clock, 4:30 or 5 o'clock.
Who's the first person you're going to meet, the high-level official? Could you tell us that?
I don't know yet. Upon my arrival at Narita Airport, I'll make a telephone call to our Tokyo office and find out. And I also need to get the latest information in Tokyo. There will be development from now to the time of arrival. So I want to be kept informed.
日本の水気境パネルごジョインしますか？
パネルですか？パネルはこれは日本の仕組みなので、私がジョインすることではありません。ただ私はタスクフォースの方にもお目にかかりたいと思っています。Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can you meet her?
Craft due to concern that long-time aerial photographing and filming of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant could affect the health of the workers. In response, the U.S. military offered a Global Hawk unmanned surveillance aircraft deployed at Andersen Air Base in Guam for precise aerial photographing and filming of the damage to the nuclear power plant buildings. The data is being provided to the Japanese government. Global Hawk is widely used in military operations in Afghanistan and other places. The U.S. military has been already using the aircraft to grasp the situation of the disaster-hit areas in Japan.
Tokyo Electric Power Company, the operator of the stricken Fukushima Daiichi plant, says it will begin installing new power lines to restore the plant's cooling system.
Per sieverts of radiation per hour there is, then people will understand. Precise data needs to be provided in a very sincere way, and I think that that will help to secure a more reliable supply route. When we were talking about the Fukushima Daiichi power plant accident, the same issue was pointed out. Information needs to be disclosed in a proper way. Now, I certainly understand how the general public will be concerned, but the government and other agencies and firms need to provide the information in a way that is understandable.
You are exactly right. And those people who are trying to enter the disaster zone, so that their safety should be guaranteed. They have to feel at ease, and that is a responsibility of the national government. Thank you, sir. In order to maintain the good health of the evacuees, that the route or the transportation route, land, sea, and from the air, that the supply route should be opened as soon as possible, and there have been hard work for securing this. This is Yamadamachi Township of the Iwate Prefecture, that you can see the long line of the cars, and passing all these lines of the cars at the kerosene lorry. The tank truck finally arrived. Excuse me, I need some kerosene. And this has been a very cold day, as cold as the mid of the winter, and therefore the kerosene was much needed. I'm so happy. I have been so cold. I was freezing, and I can never live without the kerosene. And this is 2-day worth of the kerosene for me. However, they can buy up to only 1,000 yen worth of the kerosenes, and the next batch is nowhere to see. And there is no idea, they don't have any idea of the next batch to come. And there is no data. The key here is that the securing of the land transportation or the road transportation. And many people are hard at work for improving the infrastructure. Tohoku Expressway is the main route, and plus from that these comb-like tribute, if you will, of the 15 rows extending from that National Expressway 4, and plus that there is a National Route of 45, and there is disrupted because of the tsunami, and therefore that it is very difficult to restore this expressway. And there is an improvement of the sea route. Please look at here. And as you can see, much weighted supplies, emergency supplies, are delivered to Sendai Port.